This is that Packard Bell chassis that I got from the Hall of Vintage TVs, and I figured I would kind of clean it up a little bit and see if I could get it to work. The power cord is completely shot, and it needs a good blow job and lubrication. It'd be interesting to see if I could get it to work. It's obvious this has been replaced. You can see the it's only got one electrolytic in it, I believe, because it has a field coil speaker. So I twisted a new power cord in here and cleaned it up. I don't see all that much it could really go wrong, except these wax IF transformer right there. Let's plug it in and see what happens. The worst that can happen is it can explode and spray flames all over the place, right? I hear humming from the speaker. Grab an antenna. Pretty cool. Huh. Weird. Guess maybe if this guy was shorted or something. Or maybe this one here. Maybe if that one is shorted. So this is RF oscillator IF audio output rectifier, or is this oscillator IF? No, it. So this would have to be the detector. This sucker's old, so I'm not, and there's no kind of identifying anything on here. So I guess I could just kind of start looking through the Bateman's books until I find something close. It'd be neat to see it work again, just to see it work. I wonder if this could be bad, because it looks like it's been replaced before, and keep in mind this radio sat outside for probably, there's a lot of, actually that looks kind of a hack job repair too, but if you look at this, that looks like it's been replaced. So what is this, a 10K brown, gray, orange, 183, so like 0.018, that sound right? Okay, I believe I finally figured out what this Packard Bell is, and it's a Model 35, and it's quite the weirdest radio I think I've ever seen. I don't understand this design at all. There's been some added components, and I've been tracing this out, and this right here and this are the tuning capacitor. So this is the antenna and this is the oscillator frequency, and these are the IF. And someone added, they cut this line right here and they added this mica in. Actually, there's been a bunch of modifications to this radio. They added this in, which I broke off on accident. This is the IF transformer. And these trimmers down here, there's a trimmer there, a trimmer there. Those are not on here. Those should usually be paralleled around here and around here. Those are like the screws on the top of most radios. So I think what I'm going to do is, this is a 460 IF. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that mica, and I'm going to inject 460 kilohertz in here, and I'm going to try and peak these two, because this thing, I mean, it's super heterodyne, but it's almost like some type of regenerative type deal, because I mean, check this out. Okay, this is the antenna right here. This is the volume control. The volume control is connected to the antenna, and then it's connected back here to the, I guess that's the cathode of the IF amp. So some kind of almost regenerative super heterodyne deal. This is the tone control. Here it's just a shunt from the plate, and I got to figure out what this 50M means. Is that 50K or is that 50 megs? I don't think it's 50 megs, but a lot of these are, I mean, like, what's that, 0.5 W? 0.5 ohms? So is that 500 ohms? 500K? What is that? And then here we have a 5,000. Here we have, and then here we have a 25 meg. And of course these resistors don't have any kind of color codes on them at all. They're just like this one, red and green. Well, green is 5 and red is 2. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. And this one, green and yellow. And how about this one, black with a yellow dot, black with a yellow dot. So, I don't know. I don't get it. Or maybe that's supposed to be green, black, brown. I don't know. Okay, it appears that M is like K. So this is a 25K. This is a 50K. These were like 5K. So what's very interesting is these things all measure within 1 or 2% of their rated value. These weird two-color resistors, they all measure dead on, so I'm not going to worry about them at all. I'd really like to get this radio to work. I'm hell-bent on it at this point. I don't care what it takes. I want to see it work, just because it's so weird. Yeah, I was thinking one reason maybe someone put this capacitor in here was these plates were touching. And sure enough, okay, let me get the magnifying glass out. I got it. It was this last one on the end here. This one's always shorted, so I need to check. I need to disconnect this and check this variable cap. And then I'm going to disconnect this and get rid of this and put it back to original. And I'm going to do an IF alignment on it using the generator. Okay, I disconnected that lead and verified that this capacitor plates were not shorting. And I removed the mica cap from there, which is not shown on the schematic. And it's acting pretty much the same. It's pretty much a noisemaker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do an IF alignment on this. So let me figure out how I can. The IF transformer is right here, and it's a variable trimmer capacitor, not fixed capacitor, variable core. It's old style. Okay, here's what I'm going to try. I'm going to try winding up a coil wire and sticking it right there, because I'm not sure how to couple into this. So we'll just put that kind of right there. Let's see. AM modulation, 1000 hertz. Crank this up. Let's go down to, so this is 460 kilohertz. So let's go to 460 and start to crank the power up. And absolutely nothing. That's a grip of power too. That's plus 20 dB. It's like close to a watt, something like that. Really, so there's nothing getting through the IF. Huh. I could try clipping onto the antenna, I guess. I'm isolated. Boy, absolutely. Oh. Really? Is this thing that out of whack or what? This radio is a trip. This radio is just... It's weird. It sounds like there's some activity, but... Alright, I ohmed out all of these coils. And everything seems good. I checked the tubes. There aren't really any capacitors in here to speak of. So now I'm injecting into here, this is the IF amp, and this would be the grid of the IF amp, which goes through this kind of weird open, this isn't connected to anything, it's a hollow core thing wrapped around a little form, IF transformer. So I'm going into there. And it seems like the peak of that thing is about pretty wide. It's about 491, 490. The sensitivity is decent. That's at negative 30. That's actually this right here. There's no core. There's nothing to adjust there. There's no capacitors associated with it. I guess it's supposed to kind of be tuned at 460 kilohertz. And this is the front end IF transformer. And this is the oscillator coil right here. So obviously the oscillator is not running. Sometimes these simple circuits are the hardest thing to get working. The oscillator with the condenser all the way open, the tuning cap is running at 657 kilohertz. It's kind of low. Here's what it looks like as I tune across the band. That's all the way open. I don't know, this thing just makes a good noise maker. I tried changing some of these caps, it made no difference. I checked all the resistors, made no difference. I've adjusted these caps every which way possible. I'm almost wondering if maybe this thing is jacked up, it's got some corrosion or something in it, and it's not. It ohms out okay, but it's not saying that the caps are, although they seem to work. I don't know, I'm baffled. Check the electrolytic setup. That I put new that didn't change anything. So I'm really stumped. One thing that seems kind of excessive to me is the drop across the field coil on the speaker. It's 135 volts. When I pull the audio output tube out, it goes down to about 30 volts. And the B plus goes from 130 up to about 320. So I'm wondering if maybe this tube, I checked the voltages on it, they're all good. I'm wondering if maybe this output tube is bad. Even with the voltage at 330, the oscillator is still not running right. It doesn't look like it on the scope. Still running way too slow. I'm expecting it, I guess, to run at 450 or 460 kilocycles above the frequency I want to tune in, which it's not doing. It's running way slow. So I'm stumped on this one. I got to go to the electronics store anyway. There is an electrolytic missing out of here. I got one bridged in. I'll grab one when I get to the electronics store, and I ruined this paper cap. I'll grab one, a .001 for there, and I'll also test. I'll disconnect the tuning capacitor and I'll test it with the capacitor checker. I don't know if anyone has any ideas on this noise machine. Let me know. I wanted to add this on. I was looking at what I said earlier. I do understand how this volume control works. Basically, you have this is the B plus line through a 25K resistor going to here to the volume control, which comes up to the cathode of the IF tube. So as you adjust the volume up, it reduces the voltage on the tube, turning it on. As you adjust the volume down, the voltage increases on the cathode, cutting the tube off. And at the same time you're cutting the tube off, you're shunting the antenna to ground. So I do understand this now. I just had to look at it. It's confusing the way they have these tubes, diagrammed on here. Also, there's no voltages anywhere, but I did find this. I totally missed this last night. The alignment of the receiver is as follows: set the signal generator to 460, the IF peak and the volume control full onset, variable condenser with plates fully meshed. I did all this. Adjust IF trimmers directly beneath the variable condenser for maximum output. Then tune the signal generator to 1700 and adjust the trimmer on the variable condenser for maximum output. Well, this never had that. Somebody added it. The adjustments for 1000 and 600 will have to be made by bending the outside rotor plates of the variable condenser for maximum signal. Okay, so this is part 1 of who knows how many.
things must happen. She's the princess, but as for me, I be first lady. Over she a guy, balance of the niggas. Everything is upside down in this kingdom, oh no, in the center. Over she a guy, balance of the niggas. Everything is upside down in this kingdom, oh no, in the center.
Hey! Igwe the nigga! Igwe the nigga! Igwe the nigga! Hey, hey, hey.
Oh no.
Hey!
Badass.
Hey!
Badass, man. You're a badass. You are the mouthpiece of the people. The #1 dictator. I get you.
As a nigga.
You're a badass. Sit up.
Hey!
Hey.
You know, I told you that as long as you are concerned, I shall remain and discharge my duties humbly and loyal to you. I have been round the entire kingdom. I've gone round to ensure that there is peace and order, and I've come back here to report to you that everything is under control.
Oh no. Oh no. Jeez, you're a badass, man. You're a badass. You're a badass. You know, I'm grateful. I figured that anyone who has a dude like you strongly behind him, you can't fail. I'm telling you, you're badass, man. You're badass.
I say nigga.
You're badass. You're badass.
Hey, one more thing that's very important. Now that you have become the Igwe, I want you to come up with a new constitution that will assert your authority and control like a taproot in the kingdom. And you see, anybody who opposes your authority, that law will deal with them ruthlessly. And then those people who are loyal and humble to your authority, they will not
like you.
Furthermore, you see those guards, those your father's guards.
Yeah.
Those idiots just left here now. You have to get rid of all of them. You cannot trust any one of them. And then bring in the niggas.
My blood, you know. My blood. Yeah. Azuna
and Onyema. You see, those ones are your childhood friends. They will watch your back. Those ones will watch your back as niggas.
blood. No. You got brains, man. You got brains. Yeah, that's a nigga. You know what? You're right. I'm working towards it. And soon, everyone in this village is gonna know that the days of my father, that old man, those days are gone. This is my time now. Trust me. I'm gonna make them feel the heat. As for the gods,
Yes.
I'll take care of it.
That's right. I say nigga.
Know this. You're a badass, man. You're a badass. You feel it proper, man. You're badass.
Hey. Wow. Nigga, I like this. Oh, nigga. Hey, nigga. This okay. This one is you badass. Do I do? Nigga. Nigga, this one is better than the other one. Hey, should I finish it?
Nah, give him a spoon.
For you earlier, your mate said you were still sleeping. Are you well at all? Mother, my heart is troubled. I am no longer comfortable with the situation of things in this kingdom. Imagine what Mazion and Iken are trying to turn this kingdom into. Lots of people are being tormented on daily basis. Good number of people have been denied of their properties, land and natural inheritance. What do we call that?
My dear, Onowo has finally had his way over Ikenna. Ikenna is just too young to rule this kingdom. He's only heading towards his direction, breaking all the precedents of your father's rule in this kingdom.
Mother, Ikenna is so heartless and I hate him for that.
Well, I'm just worried about Uzonna. I'm just concerned about his condition over there. It was because of his absence during your father's funeral that they had to crown Ikenna the Igwe. Just because the government was pressurizing them to provide one for them. And they have to give it to the next available person.
Mother, I don't believe those stories. I don't believe them at all. Maziono and Ikenna, they knew what they did. But my only happiness is that one day, Uzonna must surely come back and let me see how Ikenna would not leave that seat.
I pray so, my daughter.
Okay.
My princess, listen, it was a big shock when I heard about your father. And I've been looking for an opportunity to come see you. But I'm so afraid to come to your house. But listen, I know you have every right to hate me. I feel so guilty. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry about your father.
Obi, it's not your fault. I understand how you feel. Okay, I want you to read my lips. I am not angry with you. Rather, I should apologize on behalf of my family for punishing your innocent father. I just pray that God's reveal the whole truth so your father can be set free. Because I know he's innocent.
My love, thank you so much for understanding. What can I do without you? I love you so much.
I love you too. Please, promise me this will not end our relationship.
I promise. My love, I'm all yours, okay? You have my word.
This is how it ought to be. Because the Igwe of Umuife Kingdom ought to be secured and protected by heavily armed guards. hearts. Look at it. This is good. Very good. I saw the other group outside and they were looking very good. Very good. Azuna. Henceforth, you are the chief security officer of the palace.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. As you can see, I deserve a drink. Maya Waraka Ko. Your son saying I work on nobody. This job I'm doing at the palace is not an easy job, you know.
I know. No. You're badass.
Yeah, nigga man.
You're right. You deserve it. And you know what? It's been specially arranged for you.
Yeah. Hey, you went to nigga. I know.
No! Take your eyes off from the vulture's meat, because it's never good to eat. Ikenya, stop dancing surrogate dance, because it is the dance of the spirit. It will do you good if you heed to my advice. A stubborn housefly follows the gods to the grave. I am nothing but a messenger of the gods, and I have come to deliver the message from the gods. I shall take my leave now.
What was that?
That thing. Don't mind that idiot. He is supposed to be the chief priest, the protector of the land and the people of Umuife kingdom. But ask him, where was he when the Igwe, your father, died? Where was he? The Igwe was poisoned to death. Where was he? He was supposed to protect your father. He was caught napping on duty. He comes here to... Can you imagine? Don't mind the idiot.
He's a fool.
A big fool.
Very big fool. And I don't want to see him in this palace again.
Yes!
The next time that riffraff comes here, I want his head served on a plate. Where?
Igwe, don't worry, I'm here. I am going to replace him with another chief priest. Fine. Fine with that. Azuna, you heard what Igwe said, okay? Anytime you see him cross that line, his head on the plate served to the Igwe.
You're not yourself. What's troubling you? I hope you're not brooding over your father's condition. Topin, please, get rid of those feelings. Don't make it your guide. Please put it off, okay? Did you hear me? Topin, I'm talking to you and you're not responding.
My business. I know you're here. It's been moody for some days now. And if Fable have made fruitless efforts to abate this feeling of his, I believe one can recover on you now. Please help us. We don't want to lose him. He's more like a father to us now. Please do something.
Obim, did you hear your sister? Is that fair? You're hurting your younger ones. They should be cheered up by you. Okay, I understand your plight. But please do not be doomed by it, okay?
Princess,
Do it. Obi, I am not supposed to do this because of our condition. But I would do it for you. For you to brighten up. Go on.
Okay, so how was that?
That was fantastic. I didn't even know you were such a good dancer.
Okay, so what do you say to me?
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I think I feel better now.
That's what I wanted to achieve. That's good. Is it bright now?
So, have you been?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Of course.
are you sure of what you just telling me?
I witnessed everything with my two own very eyes. She was dancing on her own accord.
And that cheered him up?
Yes, my princess. He got a smartish relief as she danced. I witnessed everything.
Ha! I see. So, Juma is doing everything within her powers to get Obinna to love her. And that's why Obinna had the effrontery to tell me he doesn't need me.
My princess, Obinna needs you. I think he needs you. It's just that you lack the pragmatic means of winning his heart.
Excuse me? What manner of sass is that? What?
I'm sorry, my princess. I never meant to sound sassy. What I'm trying to say is that you need to do something to knock the prince.
What?
Sorry. Ujunwa off the way. My princess, she's gradually winning his heart. And I know you cannot afford to lose Obinna. My princess, Ojugo is right. You have to prove to Obinna that you're better than Ujuwa in every aspect. That way, you can easily corrupt his mind against Ujuwa. Once you get into his heart.
You girls are right. You're right.
I've been here for the past 30 minutes now and you refuse to say anything.
Why? You don't want me here? I wonder why you're keeping quiet on me. I hope it has got nothing to do with the little misunderstanding we had a few days back. Because I already told you to forget about it. I cannot believe you're this unforgiving.
Stop that. You can see his countenance is sad. Maybe he needs you to cheer him up.
Cheer him up? How am I supposed to cheer him up? I'll dance for you. And by the time I'm done digging it down here, you have lots of smiles on your face. Hey, I'm a very good dancer. Yeah, just get ready for one very good show. You liked it, yeah? You enjoyed that, didn't you? How good am I? I'm a good dancer, yeah? I'm a very good dancer. At least I am.
Well, I don't think so. I wish to refer you to Princess Ujuma if you really want to be a good dancer.
What?
Yes.
I am vastly running out of patience with Obinna.
Why?
Because of the little misunderstanding he and I had. We had a few days ago. You needed to have seen how Obinna and his younger ones, how they humiliated me today. I never felt so insignificant and stupid in my whole life. And I think I'm growing to hate him.
Amazing. Why is your relationship with him always filled and exposed to unusual misunderstanding?
Because Juma, she has corrupted his mind against me. That's just the truth of the matter. I can no longer continue with him again. I can't stand embarrassment anymore. One thing's for sure. Obina will regret this.
No.
I swear to God, he regretted it.
No. Olama, don't be that harsh with him. Give him one more chance. Okay? Just one more chance.
I'm so short of words. I don't know how to say thank you for everything you've done for me.
Come on, you don't have to.
Sometimes I'm so ashamed of myself.
Okay, stop it.
I don't know how to thank you for everything you've done for me. You're so loving. You're so caring. Sometimes I'm so thankful.
Oh, look at you both. This is so cozy. It's Obina and the harlot he abandoned me for.
Olama, what part of I hate you don't you understand? Or was I drunk the day I asked you to stay off me? Listen, I hate you. You disgust me. Don't you understand?
You know, it's very, very funny the amount of audacity you have to talk to me now. It's amazing. When I look back and I picture the inferior Obina that I picked up from the gutters. And now, you can talk to me. Oh, and why is that? Because you've done well for yourself. Starting with attracting the attention of the bastard here that calls herself a princess.
Did you just call me
a bastard? You heard me.
My love, just take it easy. Let me take care of this pop-tart. Olama, whatever you call yourself. I want you to take a look at this girl here. Take a look at Ujungwa. She's the princess. But look at yourself. Look at yourself. Take a look at her. She's a million times better than you are. Who are you? You're just the daughter to the Onowu, and yet you carry yourself around pretending to be what you're not. But take a look at her. Take a look at Ujungwa. She's the princess. She's the queen of this land. And yet humility runs in her veins. Look at her. She's humble. She's loving. She's caring. She's everything to me. And yet you had the audacity to tell her or call her a prostitute while you're the cheap harlot. Oh yes.
What?
Oh yes.
Did you just say?
I said that.
It's okay. I'm not gonna cry for you again. Okay. You see those sorrowful tears you made me cry for you? I'll cry again. But I promise you, you'll regret it. It's a promise. And you, my darling, are supposed to be ashamed of your beautiful self. You know why? Because the shameless you is frolicking and mesmerizing with the same bastard that murdered your father. Now that is a height of stupidity and senselessness. you both will hear from me. Olama will crush you. You know I will. But losers, girls.
Hey.
For me, things must happen. She's the princess, but as for me, I'll be first.
So all this scheming is to corrupt Obina's mind against me. A guy I picked up from nowhere. I dusted out the human in him. And from nowhere, you come out with your stinking body and try to corrupt his mind against me. To snatch him from me. How did you think that was going to be possible? You never win all our mind anything. I'm going to warn you not to allow me to do anything rash. Because if I do, it'll be disastrous.
Lama, go ahead and do whatever you feel you can do.
Honey, don't beg for it. For all you know, it'll be very, very deadly.
Just go ahead. What else can you do? If not, shoot me again.
You didn't really think I was responsible for that hit, did you?
Of course I know you were responsible. Or was it because I kept quiet?
Well, since you happen to know everything, did you also know it was a warning?
What?
I thought as much. And the worst will happen to you if you don't step aside in the next few days. I don't talk too much. I prefer action.
Get out of your way.
What if I say no?
Olama, I said, get out of my way.
And I asked, what if I say no? What will you do? What will you do? Oh, let me see. That will be nothing.
Olama, I don't know what you're doing here. And whatever it is, I don't care. Listen, I want you to stay away from me. I don't need your love. I don't need you around me. You actually said you've come to reanimate my life, but I'm sorry, I don't need it. Leave me alone. I want to stay alone.
And I thought I could give you a second chance. Obi.
Second chance? Well, I'm sorry, I don't need your second chance. Okay? Because I've made up my mind not to see your rich face again. Well, I am poor. Then leave me alone. I don't want. That reminds me. I thought you said you were going to deal with me. What are you waiting for? Or do you think I am afraid of you?
You made me cry for you. Olama cried for you. Do you know that I've never worked for anybody in my entire life. But you made me cry out sorrowful tears. For you. But it's okay. It's all good. I just promise you. You'll pay for this. Yes, you will.
Why are you barking more than your bite? Huh? You make too much noise. Leave my house.
Our house? Well, we shall see. Peasant. Oh no. Oh God, no. Okay. Ash.
Everything is upside down in this kingdom, Nollywood in the center. Everything is.
What's the meaning of this? Ikenna, what's the meaning of this? What are you doing on that throne? By the way, where is that?
Lots of silly questions. Let's see. Which one do I answer first? Which one do I answer first? Which one? Tell me which one. Well, Oxford nigger, you are standing before His Royal Majesty. Majesty. Show some respect.
What have you done? I mean, what the hell is going on here, man? Is this a dream or what?
Oxford nigga is out.
It is not a dream, neither it is a movie. For your information, you are standing before His Royal Majesty Igwe Ikenna Obi, one and only Igwe the nigga of Imwefe Kingdom. So I urge you to bow before His Majesty for your life's sake. Makadia mama.
Igwe.
What?
Igwe nigga.
No. I can't believe this. I can't. Ikenna, what has gotten over you? Anyway, I'm not in the mood for this joke you guys are joking here now. Okay? Dad! Dad! Dad!
Dad!
Esse é o Zona, Joseph the Dreamer.
You know, he'll soon know. But let's help him get that. Dad! Dad! Dad!
I want to quickly go outside. Come on, why are you crying? What is it? What is it, my dear? Come on. Talk to your father, you know. I will give anything to you. Tell me what is it and I will do it for you. Alright? Talk to your daddy. Come on.
Obi, they disappointed me. Obi, they abandoned me for Ojúwa.
Obinna? Who's Obinna? Wait a minute. Mazibe's son?
Yes.
What did he do to you?
He said that he hates me. And then he doesn't want to ever set his eyes on me again.
That idiot, that wretched fool said that to you? Yes. It's alright, my dear, okay? Never mind, okay? I'm going to talk sense into him. I'm going to bring him back to you, okay?
No,
okay.
No, Father. No. I don't want you to talk to him. Don't talk to anybody. I've grown to hate him. I don't need him again in my life too. I want the memories of him completely erased from my heart. Father, I want Obinna. I want his life terminated. Yes, his non-existence will give my heart so much joy. It will kill me to be alive and continue seeing Obinna and Ojúwa together. It will kill me. It will kill me. and I may commit suicide.
No.
I'll commit suicide.
You will not get to that, my dear. You will not do that. You won't do that.
I want him dead. I want him dead. Let him die. He should die.
Consider it done. If that will make you happy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Father. Thank you.
It's okay.
No. No! No! It's unfair! It's unfair! Mom, it's unfair. I mean, it's so cruel of you guys. I wasn't informed by nobody. You know, I suddenly lost contact with you guys. I got no message. I got no calls. Mom, I've been trying to reach you guys to know what is happening. I got no call. I got no message. Mom, this is bad. It's bad, Mom. It's so bad.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. He cannot told everybody he called you, but that you were too busy to come back.
What?
That's why he's...
What, Mom? That is arrant nonsense. Ikena never called me anytime, any day. He never did. You lie, Uzoma. You lie. I informed you and you told me that you were so goddamn bloody freaking busy. Ikena, how could you do this to me? You know that you're so wicked. You betrayed me before the entire kingdom. Why? Ikena, why? Shut up, Uzoma. You betrayed yourself. You sold your birthright. You wanna know how? I'll tell you how. You never bothered to call for even just 1 day to know how these peeps were doing. No! You let the gold that was put in your hands slip away. So what do you expect, nigga?
Ikena, do you know that you are a devil's incarnate? You're inhuman. Do you know you have the heart of a devil? How could you do this to your brother?
I'm gonna slap the tail off you!
Stop this! Slap me out! Slap you with the last drop of my blood, you demon! Slap me! Go ahead and do it! Please, stop this! Stop this! What kind of a son are you? Oh my God! I will fight you with the last drop of my blood! Oh, stop it! You kids should stop this! Oh my God! Oh no! What else can you do? It's alright, it's alright. Useless son, what else can you do? Listen.
I'm gonna deal with you, Ikena!
It's okay, Ozana, please. Please. It's okay. Leave him. You get away, you useless son! Oh my God!
Just the control. It's for that he has the final say. It's for us. Niggas, nigga. Brother who's on my head. Be gone for your life.
Fable. Are you not hearing me? I've been calling you since. Huh? What's wrong with you?
I'm just worried. I'm worried.
Worried?
I feel something terrible is about to happen.
Something terrible. Come on.
Brother.
Where have you been?
I just came out from the toilet. What's that?
What is wrong? What do you mean something terrible? Ifebu?
I don't know, I can't really explain it. It just... I don't know.
Okay. My brother, listen. I believe you're troubled about Papa's situation. But you don't have to be. Okay, we have to stay strong. I don't want us to be negative. I want us to be positive about this whole thing. Eh? Ifebu.
I pray so. Brother, I just pray so.
Please, can you get off this mood? Eh? Let's go.
So, brother, tell me, how was your... Remove your hand. How was your acting with Princess Ujunwa?
Well, it went splendid as usual. Yes. And guess what?
What?
She gave me a gift.
A gift?
Yes.
What is that?
Do you want to know what it is?
Yes, I do.
Let me show you.